Good morning, boys and girls. I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but I wanted to just go over with you what our day is going to look like today, okay? So we're going to first of all remember to log into specials at 12:35 today. Ms. Villafuerte will let you in. You are going to have Spanish today, okay? And I'm going to go over your assignments. Your assignments will be in Google Classroom, but I'm just going to kind of do an overview of what you'll be doing today. So our first assignment, which is in reading, the first thing you'll do is a Three Little Pigs story retell. And you'll be listening to the story about the Three Little Pigs. And then you'll be putting, there's some pictures that you'll be putting into order by how they occur in the story. Okay, and I'll show you where that is and I'll explain it a little bit better to you when we go into Google Classroom. Another assignment you will be having is beginning sounds picture sort, and it's going to be for the M and the S. You're going to be sorting pictures that will either go into a column for words that begin with M or words that begin with S. The third thing you'll be doing is there's a very short sight word sentence where you'll be filling in the blank with different sight words. And then if you have time to get into I Read for 20 minutes, you could do that for reading as well. Your next assignment that you have today is for math. You're going to go to Google Classroom and complete a Pear Deck draw and add activity. It looks like a lot of fun. You'll be, I will explain to you how you are what you're supposed to do for each slide. So you'll be doing that. And the Pear Deck, the link is in Google Classroom. So that's where you'll be able to find it. And then the last thing for math that you'll be doing is logging into Dreambox. And there's there complete some activities for between 20 and 30 minutes if you're able to, after you finish the math assignment. The third assignment you have is in social studies. You're going to listen to a How Do We Talk About Time video. In your journals, you're going to draw 3 pictures of what you do on a school day. One picture should show what you do before school, what you are doing now in school, and what you will do after school. So you're going to draw 3 pictures, and you need to label them before, what you do before school, what you do now while you're in school, and what you do after school. Okay, so 3 different pictures in your journal. All these assignments will be due by 3 o'clock today in order to be considered present. So I'm going to go over where you can find the activities in Google Classroom. So I'm going to go to classwork, okay, and let me go back to where you're going to find it. You're going to find a heading and it says Mrs. Cannon is absent. When you open that, and it says the date 1/8/2021, and that's today. So you're going to click on the activity here, okay, and then you are going to, here's where your assignments are. This is your math assignment, okay. This is your social studies assignment. This is a video. This is your sight word fill in the blank activity that you'll be doing. This is the Three Little Pig. You're going to listen to a video about the Three Little Pigs. And then this is your beginning sound activity. So the first activity you're going to be doing is the Three Little Pigs. So when you open this up, okay, you'll have, you just click on this little arrow here to play the video. You listen to the story about the Three Little Pigs and then pay close attention to the events in the story, basically what's happening in the story. And then retell the story by putting the pictures of the story events in the correct order. What happens first, then, next, and last. So if you click on the second slide, you have the Three Little Pigs story sequencing. So you look at these pictures here, and what happens, you're going to put the picture that happened first here, then what happened then here, what happens next here, and what happens last here. So it's really important that you listen closely to the video so that you'll know where the pictures are supposed to go. So and then you just turn that in after you're completed with that. The next activity you're going to be doing is the beginning sounds. In this activity, it's just loading up. There's 2 slides, okay? Like you take the, you have a carton of milk here. So you click on the milk, and of course, if it begins with an M, if milk begins with an M, it would go in the check box, okay? Which means, yes, it is a word that begins with M. If it does not begin with M, you would put it in the X box, okay? All right, so, and then you would do the same thing, and this is for the letter S. So if it is a word that begins with the letter S, you would put it on the check mark side. If it does not begin with the letter S, you would put it on the X box side, okay? So you will complete that activity. Okay, the next activity you'll be doing is a sight word, and it's like a fill in the blank. And what you can do is you can drag, you have these words here, in, go, and see. So you're going to look at the sentence, we blank the stars. So whatever word that is in this box that fits in there, that makes the sentence make sense, you're going to drag it over to where that box is here, or where the line is here, okay? So you're going to do that. There's only 3 of them, okay? So once you're completed that, you'll turn that in Google Classroom. The next activity that you'll be doing then is the math activity. And the math activity is a Pear Deck, okay? And what you can actually draw on the slides. So when you're in your device, you just draw, right here it tells you what to do. Draw 3 more flowers. So you draw 3 more flowers. And then there's a question here. How many flowers are there now? And you will write the number of how many flowers there are, including the one that's here, okay? The next slide are fish. Draw 4 more fish. You draw 4 more fish, then it says how many fish are there now? And then you would write that number in. The next one says draw 4 more ice cream cones. How many ice cream cones are there now? So you would draw 4 more, plus you add this one as well to put in your total here. The next one is crayons. Draw 7 more crayons. You'll go ahead and draw your crayons here, and then you're going to remember to add these 2 as well to draw how many, it says how many crayons are there now. So you write the total amount that are here. In addition, that they have your 7, and then you have 2 more. So you're going to put the correct number here, okay? Next one is stars. Draw, starfish. Draw 5 more starfish. So you're going to draw 5 more starfish, and they don't have to be perfect, just do the best you can. And then it says, how many starfish are there now? And you would put the total here. The next slide says our cupcakes. Draw 2 more cupcakes. How many cupcakes are there now? And then you would put the total here. The next slide says draw 5 more bananas. How many bananas are there now? And you would write the total amount here. The next one you have, excuse me, apples. Draw 4 more apples. How many apples are there now? So you would put that number in that circle. Again, excuse me, you have draw 3 more hats. So you're going to draw 3 more hats in addition to these 2. How many hats are there now? And draw the number here. Then you have slices of watermelon. Draw 4 more slices of watermelon. So although you have 4 here, you have to draw 4 more. How many slices of watermelon are there now? The next one, draw 2 more logs. How many logs are there now? And then put the number here. Okay, the next slide, I know this is a long activity, okay, but you know, but it's kind of fun in a way too. So draw 3 more basketballs. So again, you have 4 here and you draw 3 more and then you put the total here. Draw 3 more donuts. Okay, you draw the 3 more donuts. How many donuts are there now? You would put it in here. You also have, these are pumpkins. Draw 1 more pumpkin. And then how many pumpkins are there now? You would put the total in here. The next slide says draw 2 more bags. You draw 2 more bags. How many are there now? And you would write that total there. And then the last one here, draw 2 more shells. And you don't have to draw a perfect one like this, you know, just do the best you can. So how many shells are there now? And then you would put the total of how many shells you have altogether. And then at the very end, it just says great job, which I know you guys will be doing a great job. Now I want to go back here and show you that here is the Pear Deck link. So before, when you get into the Pear Deck, this activity here, copy of, draw, and add, make sure that you tap on this. Actually, you can do this before you click on this. This should take you right into the Pear Deck activity, which is the same thing as here. Now, the last activity you have is social studies. So social studies, you will listen to a recording. I did a videotaping of this lesson, and you'll just click on where that arrow is and you'll be able to hear the lesson. Okay, it's a whole lesson. At the very end, you're going to, in your journal, you're going to draw 3 pictures of what you do on a school day. 1 picture should show what you do before school. The next picture should show what you are doing now in school and what you will do after school. And you also need to label your pictures. So label your pictures either before, now, or after. So things that you do before school, something that you do now while you're at school, and something that you do after school. Okay, so, and that's what you do. You're going to be doing that right in your journals for social studies. If you could take a picture of your activity after you finish it, take a picture of your journal and submit that into this assignment. Okay, so everything's going to be included in this assignment here. The important thing to remember is you need to complete all of these assignments by 3 o'clock today. Okay, that's in order for you to be able to be present for today. So that is what your day is going to be like. Remember to log into the Zoom call, our Zoom call, at 12:35. And like I said, Miss Villafuerte will let you in. And then you will, once you've completed your activities, once you've completed your specials for tomorrow, then if you finished all your other activities, then that's all you really have to do. Just make sure everything is done by 3 o'clock. And make sure that you go to specials as well, okay? Because Ms. Villafuerte will be taking attendance. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday morning, okay? Have a good weekend. Love you all, miss you all, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care.